Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Basketball for November 13th, NBA and college. Really small NBA slate today with only 4 games. We do have a couple of college games we're on as well. So we will get started in the NBA. Knicks at the Celtics. Knicks coming off a back-to-back. Celtics right around 9.5, some point favorite, total of 222. Celtics have been looking like the best team probably in the NBA. No shocker there, I think. Once they made the Porzingis and Drew Holiday trade, a lot of people thought this was going to be the best team. I thought the best thing they could do is get rid of the mess with Marcus Smart. I know he was good leadership skill-wise and caring for the team, but he's not a good basketball player, and Memphis is figuring that out pretty quick. He caused a lot more problems than he did. He's not a good three-point shooter, wasn't a good distributor of the ball, turned the ball over quite a bit. You get Drew Holiday in there who knows how to play defense as well. The Marcus Smart Defensive Player of the Year one is still amazing to me that he won that award. That was just more like the Celtics are good, and we don't have an award for Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, so we need to give somebody something. But anyway, enough of that bullshit. We are going to back the Celtics tonight. We've went against the Knicks a couple times here lately, and it hasn't been the most profitable thing, but we think coming off this back-to-back, and they're playing a better team, not an inferior team, will definitely be the reason why. So Celtics -3 first quarter, -5 first half, and -9 for the game. Jason Tatum over 26.5 points. Jason Tatum over 40.5 par points, assists, rebounds combined. And Jason Tatum over 2.5 turnovers. Because he fumbles the ball a lot or gets a charge or lots of different things occur with Jason Tatum, but Tatum does turn the ball over quite a bit. So one more time in that game, Celtics -3 first quarter, -5 first half, -9 for the game. Jason Tatum over 26.5 points. Jason Tatum over 40.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined, and over 2.5 turnovers. Next game up on the slate is Wizards-Raptors. I tend to stay away from the Wizards and the Raptors unless they're playing one of the other teams we really kind of follow quite a bit, so we're not going to play anything in this game. Raptors 9.5 point favorite, 229.5. If I was going to lean anywhere, it'd definitely be towards the Raptors, though. I can't tell you why, because there is no explanation, but they seem to beat up the bad teams, which definitely the Wizards are the head of the class when it comes to bad teams. Next game up, Bucks-Bulls. 9.5, somewhere around there for the line, 229.5 total. We are going to continue to ride the streak out of Milwaukee can't cover. They have not covered yet once this season. They do have one push, but we will ride this one out. We are going to take the Bulls. I don't know if Lillard's going to play in this particular game. It doesn't sound like it. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but they have just not figured out a way to cover. They've been winning games, but they're winning games barely, and they're normally getting down early. So we're going to take the Bulls +3.5 first quarter, +5.5 first half, and +9.5 for the game. And we also like Giannis tonight. He's been on a tear, over 28.5 points and over 44.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. So one more time in that Bulls-Bucks game, Bulls +3.5 first quarter, +5.5 first half, +9.5 for the game. Giannis over 28.5 points and over 44.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Then we get into the college basketball slate. I'm not going to go through every game with you, as there's always a ton for college basketball, especially this time of the year. Everybody's trying to get their games in. Tomorrow night, though, there will be a little bit more star power, so to speak, on this one. So we are going to get in. So we've got 3 games that we like in this one. Player props aren't really there for college basketball, so we'll get into it's just the game itself. So Middle Tennessee State, 5:30 out here. Let's see, 7:30 out east against Western Carolina, Middle Tennessee at home. This game opened at 3.5 last night. We caught it at the 4.5. It went to 6.5, back down to 4.5. Total around 136, 136.5. We are going to take Middle Tennessee -2.5 first half and -4.5 for the game. This is our college basketball best bet, by the way. Middle Tennessee -2.5 first half and -4.5 for the game. Then we get into 6 o'clock out here and 8 o'clock out east. Arizona Southern University. Arizona coming off that big win against Duke. Come back home. It's time to pounce and make the home fans all excited. So we are going to take Arizona minus 18.5 first half and minus 31 for the game. So one more time, Arizona minus 18.5 first half and minus 31 for the game. Next game up is actually going to be the Kansas State, South Dakota State in Manhattan. Kansas State, a 10.5 point favorite. Kansas State's not going to be one of those teams that's going to come out and win by 50 like some of these top edge teams, but they got enough firepower to win by 20 in this particular matchup. And only being 10.5, we're going to take this all day. So K-State, minus 5.5 first half and minus 10.5 for the game. So once again, K-State, minus 5.5 first half and minus 10.5 for the game. So do make sure at the end of this episode, you will see in the comments section a link to the Google Sheets. This will have a link to all of our bets from today and all past days and all future days we already have wagers on. So for example, basketball, you just look under basketball 23-24. You'll see all the plays that we have here for today, including the college games and the pro games. We've had a fantastic run in basketball. We've only had a couple losing days overall. We're over 700 units up so far this season, so make sure you do check that out when you get some time. And as always, if you could subscribe and get notifications to the YouTube channel, so when we drop our bets, you get those first. Makes life really simple, especially when you subscribe and got notifications turned on. You just get notified to your phone. Sports Bets for Free is drop new video or drop new bets. You can go check it out right there. Make it simple for yourself that we don't have to do a lot of searching on that YouTube mastermind, as it is absolutely crazy when you're trying to find something, all the stuff that comes up. So make sure you get that done as well. And you can follow along with us today and all season long and make some money, because that's what we're here for. I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.